No, it's Pinche Rosa, No Cap podcast host. We're here with
Secure the Bag Benny coming straight out to South Bay.
Secure the Bag. What part of South Bay?
Chula Vistas. I grew up in Chula Vista.
I know I heard your song in Chula Vista Trenches. Okay. Chula Vista, South Bay. Get you. That's cool. That's cool. So what made you come on the pod?
I literally was just scrolling through like Instagram, like the FYP, and he literally popped up. And then I'd be like going down the rabbit hole. So I'm like pressing it. Then I'm like, I see the makeup page and I seen the podcast. I was like, well, let me shoot her a DM. Might as well, you're not going to get nowhere if you don't add, right? And out here.
Suppose not, don't get that. That's right. That's hard though. That'd be hard. I don't like, I'm the type that I don't like to ask,
No, yeah.
so I get that. But I have to learn like,
Yeah, especially with music, if you don't ask, you're not gonna get, And I mean, the worst thing they can tell you is no, right?
yeah. But how do you go with rejection? Like when they tell you no,
I mean, I feel like when one door closes, one opens. Especially with music, it's like you're gonna hear a lot of no's. So it's like if you're not comfortable with rejection, and it's not really gonna work out. You have to understand that not everything's gonna go your way, no matter how much you try to like make it work or tweak it. Sometimes it's gonna be no, but it's just about coming better.
Yeah, that's right. That's what's okay. Wait. No, yeah, for reals. No, I think that's one of the reasons why it's hard for me to open up, like to even say something. It's because I'm not good with rejection. At least not yet, but I'm learning. I'm learning that I know like during, through your journey, you are gonna get rejected.
Yeah. So you're kind of like, I'd rather not, just in case it is a negative.
Yeah.
Say
I actually peep game first. I'm like, let me see.
Read the room.
Yeah. And then depending on how I feel, I'll be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for it, But other than that, I'll be more like, oh, I want it, but I don't do it. That shit.
Oh, can I give you something? I forgot. I completely forgot. Let me see back. Oh, sorry. This is from my friend, Trap Baby Genetics. He bought this for you.
Oh, I got it.
I get it. From the South Bay, so we gotta show you some love.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, we'll get back to this. Let's get to the item, okay? Trap Baby, I guess.
The Trap Baby Genetics, yes. Trap Baby Genetics on IG, James 100 on IG. You got you something too. We're gonna go with gifts as time goes on.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm excited. All right. What made you do music? What inspired you?
So basically, like, I was like a little kid, and I was just telling him this. Like, when I was growing up, I used to listen to like mainstream stuff, like Green Day, like Aerosmith, like just radio stuff. I got in trouble with my dad sent me with my uncle to Santee for like summer, and he had his godson there, and he was into Drake. I never even knew who Drake was. He showed me like his first mixtape, and automatically I was just like, this is what I want to do. Like it just sounded beautiful. Like the production, like everything of it, like it just sparked something in me. And like literally that weekend I went home, I'm in the bathroom with the toothbrush, like rapping Eminem and Drake. I got the fitted hat on. I was like, get my son, like, what's up with this dude? Like, what the hell? Like, what do you got to do to my son?
Oh shit, okay.
So I feel like, yeah, like once I like channeled into like the rap hip hop thing, like it just sparked something I wanted to do.
Your style though, your flow, you remind me of somebody. I can't get like wrap my head around what artist I've heard that you sound a lot like. But you're very like your style's very unique. You don't really hear it out here. Yeah.
The most I've been like, it's not annoying. It's obviously an honor, but every time I sound like Draco or like there's another artist from LA. His name's OTN Duffy. The same thing. They be like, bro, you sound just like Draco. I'm like, well, I mean, he's up there, but that's not me. I feel like I try my best to stay in my own lane and like perfect my craft. How do you tell it? Try to be different,
Yeah, for sure. Growing up in San Diego, what was that like?
It was amazing. Well, I grew up in Chula Vista, but I've been all over San Diego, like trolleys, buses, like walking from East Lake, walking to National City, going to the malls, ditching school. So I feel like it's just always been a beautiful experience. Like I dropped out in ninth grade, wanted to like hang out. So from there, I was just all over the place, just running around San Diego. But I feel like growing up here in San Diego, like it's beautiful. There's other places in the world where it's not the best, and here I feel like it's just what you make it.
The weather.
The weather is very bipolar.
We got the beach. We got Tijuana. We got the mountains. We got LA next door.
We got like a beach every corner you look at.
That exactly. What's one of your favorite spots, like beach spots in San Diego?
I really like going to Sunset Cliffs. There's like this little, I'm pretty sure you've been to where you go down the stair. Like,
Okay.
that is, that
That's
is,
my spot.
I just got took there last year and that thing is beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, I feel like there's always something you can explore, like in San Diego. I went on a freeway the other day I've never been on. And I was like, damn, this is beautiful. Like, what freeway is this? Like,
Which one?
I think it was like hopping on from the one of the north south. I don't know. It was somewhere going south, and I was like going around the curve. I was like, I never seen like this.
163?
I don't know.
Is that like by the Balboa type?
I'm more like I know how to get there to tell you like the freeway directions, you know.
Because the 163 is a scenic road.
And it has a little curve.
Yeah, it
Oh.
does. Yeah. No?
I don't think so.
All right. What's your go-to food? Spot or your spot or
I feel like I'm a really big fan of Raising Cane's. I I like
you went straight to fast food.
immediately. Oh, we're talking like homemade dishes. Everybody says I'm like janky or like it's like not poor food, but lentejas. You know what lentejas are?
Yeah.
I tell them the stuff like they're like, how did you get raised? I'm like, that to me like so gas, you know. So I feel like that, but Caniac combo, extra sauce, extra fries, no toes, definitely.
That means over here telling whoever wants to buy him some food.
Oh, for
What's
real.
to send him? That's sick. That's sick. What's the most broke struggle that you remember or that you low key?
Well, I wouldn't say like just in general. I guess like I grew up with my dad. You know, my dad he raised me and my two older brothers. We didn't have our mom in the picture, so at the moment our house was a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. We were staying with my dad in the same bed. We would shower with my dad just to save water. You'd walk on the wood, you get splinters all through your feet. You know, so I can't really tell like a core memory, but I know growing up like we didn't really have it the best. You know, like my dad would buy us Christmas gifts in September and tell you like either you put it on the tree in December or you open it now, you know. And of course, I'm opening now. Remember, you used to get the shirts from Macy's and had a little toy on it.
The what?
It would have, you know, like you could buy the shirt, but then it have like a toy attached to it.
Oh yeah.
You don't, do you really know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what
I
you're
used to
talking
be
about.
obsessed with the. I used
That's crazy.
it'd have like the monster trucks and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I remember that. Yeah. That's crazy. I feel like when somebody goes through struggles, it's kind of like it kind of motivates you.
Of course,
It gives you like this. How can I say it? Like I guess it's an ambition to do better and be better, and whatever you want at the moment that you were struggling, like you're gonna get it. Like you become a go getter type shit. I get that. It's struggling for sure.
exactly. Like when you struggle, you see what you came from, and when you get to where you want to be, you really cherish what you came from, especially when you're struggling in life. You know.
Oh yeah, you cherish a lot more things. You don't take
Nothing for granted.
nothing for granted. Yeah, I feel like you learned that though,
No, yeah.
because when I was younger, I took a lot for granted. That were
No, yeah.
you know, but
Fair.
yeah,
It's all about getting older, even though we had it right.
I feel like the older you get, the harder life gets,
No, yeah.
especially when you have kids.
Yeah.
You have kids?
Two.
Two.
I had a 4-year-old and an 11-year-old, two little girls.
You got
I
girl.
got two girls. Yeah, I have a 4-year-old, 11. The 11-year-old acts like she's 20. The 11-year-old acts like she's 40. Like,
You said
mhm.
she take care of you type shit.
Yeah, she wants to tell me to do everything. She be do this, do that. Like, I say something, she's like, Dad, that's not cool. Don't do that. I be like 6, 7. She's like, cut it out. I'm like, she's like, cut it out. My 4-year-old same thing. She's like, Daddy, you're giving me anxiety. Give me space. I'm like,
Oh, you gotta respect.
like 4 years old.
Yeah, you gotta respect, of course. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Like, do they listen to your music? Do you allow them to listen to you?
My daughters listen to my music. My 11-year-old, she be coming up to me and she's like, Dad, like, this one boy, he really said he liked 5 minutes, and this other boy said he really liked Ronda Rousey. And I'm just like, what the heck?
You're like Ronda Rousey?
Yeah. Yeah. And my 4-year-old, there's like one song that's called Bad Words. at the end, like the last verse, I say, Araya said, Daddy, stop cussing with the barrel. Cause when I cuss, she'll be like, Daddy, stop cussing.
Oh,
Literally every time like she hears the beginning, she just starts screaming and she's 4. So I'm like, hold on, like, how you saying all these words? You know, there's some bad words in there. She's screaming. She don't give a fuck. She's screaming them. So
there-
it's really cool to see my kids like my music, especially like my 11-year-old. She's more just kind of like whatever about it. My 4-year-old, like she hears my voice, she immediately runs to me like, that's daddy. And I'm just like, that's daddy.
that motivates. I feel like that's who you really do it for.
No,
Like
yeah.
you don't care anybody else's opinion but your children.
No, yeah. My kids, they know that them my girls right there. You know, I love them to death.
Yeah, I get you. My kids too, when they listen to my music, they're like, "Oh, I like that mom. I like that."
The feeling, right? It's like when
Yeah.
your homie tells you it's a great film, but when your kids tell you it's like,
And you're like, really? I feel like you guys like for reals. Yeah, mom. You know they're playing it, showing it to their friends, and
it's the best show.
yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I really don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks about my music. As long as my kids like it and they're my number one fans, I'm good and cool with that. You know, that's what's up. That's what's up. What's your funniest memory growing up, or the most embarrassing memories?
The most embarrassing memory. Dang, I don't even think I want to say it. It's like the only thing I can come to my head because it's really embarrassing. It's like, you think about it, it's like,
I'm already laughing.
so basically, because there's no caps. We're not from the cap on here, right? So basically, we had went to Disneyland with me and my family, my tias, and in the morning before we left, my brother, he didn't want to go with us. So basically, I took his PlayStation, right? I took like everything but the PlayStation. So he couldn't play. Like, you don't want to come with us, you're not playing the PlayStation at home. So basically, I had his belongings. We're at Disneyland. Somehow, some way, I lose it. Right? It's probably don't got nothing to do with the story. I lose it though. So I'm starting to get nervous. Ooh, so sorry. I'm starting to get nervous. And I'm like trying to find it so hard, but I'm not trying to like make them alarmed. And my aunt's kind of like, what's up with you? Like, why are you like so fidgety, you know? And then literally she's like, she goes in the backpack and she sees like half the console and she's like, wait a minute, what's going on? I'm like, dude, I lost this remote. And she's like, why would you even bring this? Like, what's up with you? And like, I just feel my stomach bubbling, but she's yelling at me and I'm like, well, I know if I like cut her, you know, Mexican, you cut a Mexican, I'd be finna get slapped. So I'm just like, and literally I shit my pants at Disneyland. Stop.
How old were you?
I was probably like 7, 8 years old. Like I wasn't a little kid, but it was like to where you know, like not to like shit yourself.
You got scared shitless.
Literally, I was good. That was a perfect That was perfect. But
You was scared of the Theas.
so mind you, I'm still scared. We get on. I think it was the one like the lava at the time. Now it's called Tiana's. So we're literally going up, and you know you're smelling salt, and like my tias are in front of me, and they're literally just going, "What's that smell?" Like they can't pit it yet. Nah, that's dirty. Because I was more embarrassed, right? So then basically, like we finally go to the bathroom, but because I'm a kid, they have me go to the women's. So I'm thinking like they're gonna let me go in my own stall, and I'm like, they're like, ven conmigo, and I'm like, oh shit. So I pull my pants out. Me, she's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yes, I did. And we're literally walking out. The cast member's like, everybody take a picture. And she's like, we're taking a picture. And I'm like, all like crying. And she's like, pulling on my ear. She's like, act like you're at the happiest place on fucking earth. I'm like, bro, I'll never forget that memory. Like, the whole car ride back, it's like 11 o'clock at night. All the windows are down. And they're just like, Yuli, what's up with you? Literally. It's funny because still to the, you know, Family Clown, still to this day, they bring that shit up. I'm like, bro, let that shit be.
That's crazy.
Nobody heard that story. I swear to God, I don't even think bros heard that story.
But that's crazy. You heard it on No Cap.
For real.
Because that's No Cap. That's crazy.
People like, yeah, I'll follow shitty boy. You understand yourself.
Price Kings. That's crazy. What's something that you would advise new upcoming artists?
I feel like the biggest thing that I would tell somebody is just you have to be all in with this. It's not really something that I feel is just you can't part time it. You can't just sit here and say, well, I'm gonna go to the booth this week and then shoot a visual in 2 months. Like once you find that momentum in this music and you get it, you gotta grasp it because it is a lot of chances where that might be your only chance, you know? And I just feel like that's the biggest thing with artists. I feel like they think like, oh, okay, well, like I could do this or post this reel, and then like go back to what I'm doing. Like you really do have to be consistent with it because it's music. There's new artists every day. There's somebody trying to fill your shoes every day. So it's like if you're not being with these people, because that's kind of how I've been. It's just like, oh, well, I don't want to bombard people with my reels and posting every 2 seconds. But literally, statistic wise, you notice that's when you start getting more followed and comments and swiping up and like so I just feel like as to new artists, I would just be like, if you're gonna do it, like you gotta be all in. Like don't sit here and think like, oh well, I'm gonna do it today, but then next week I'm gonna go try to like be a gymnastic, but then next week I'm gonna go back to the studio. I don't know if I'm getting somewhere or not, but
Consistency. You have to
consistency.
have the consistency. Yeah.
Cause I was doing that. I feel like I would like make a song and then like 3 months later try to shoot a music video and then I drop it and it's like it only has like 200 views, but it's like because when you drop this snippet to this video, you've lost all your momentum, you know? So I
Right.
feel like it would just be that like capitalize off what you got, you know what I mean? And the biggest thing is do it for who you're trying to do it for. Grasp your audience. Focus on your people first. Don't focus on LA and focus on Alaska. Focus on your section. Like for me, it's a Chula Vista thing. So like artists or like videographers are like, oh, let's shoot over here in downtown or let's shoot here. And I'm like, respectfully, I'm only doing it in Chula Vista because that's what I'm focused on right now is putting my section on and my people on and putting the spotlight on Chula Vista. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I get it. I get it. You think that so you mentioned like don't focus on LA, don't focus on all that. Do you think that is worth branching yourself out like not necessarily leaving Dago, but like
It's
expanding your
never
artist.
in expanding your
Yeah, well,
roots.
yes.
Yes. I feel like I was on that same boat, like strictly San Diego, but it's not no disrespect to the town, but it's like San Diego is one of those like if it's not your friends supporting you or like these females supporting you, like it's not nothing being brought together. And that's what me and you were talking about last time. Like with the Adam 22 thing in the Dago
Mm.
comments, is like we can all come together to defend ourselves against LA, but it's like, are we reposting each other's music? Are we sitting here throwing events together and turkey drives for the community? No. But as soon as somebody disses us, we all come together, and it's like that's how we should always be.
Yeah.
We should be doing like the Chef Fest thing where they're bringing all these artists from different hoods and different gangs to come make some money. That's what we should be doing as a town. And like, especially right now, like with that whole Adam 22 thing, I feel like as every Dago artist just needs to capitalize and just drop, 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 and
Then
just
they're
drop.
doing it. I
Mhm.
have not seen that much action ever since irrelevant Adam because to me he's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Just a clown. Like, he's literally gaining clout off of
Yeah.
us, basically everything he said, right? But for instance, what was I saying?
We're talking about Adam 22 and talking about San Diego. Like,
Oh
you talking
yeah, and
about
then
branching off.
we come. That's when all of a sudden everybody, like all San Diego's, like agreeing with each other and coming together and agreeing.
Yeah.
And it's like I see that and I'm like, yo, music wise, we should all be united. We should all, you know, help each other come up. Stop like the hating. I feel like a lot of people take it as competition, like, oh, so and so's coming up. Nah, nah, like,
Yeah.
or they see that he's lit or she's lit and they don't share. They
Yeah,
don't.
because especially artist to artist, it's like I'm not about to repost you. You get more likes than me, more shares than me,
Yeah.
and it's like that's just not the mentality we should have as a city, because you do this feature with this person, say it blows up. You go over here and do this music video with that person, says it blows up. But it's like when you have just like that negative mentality, that one sided, we're not gonna get nowhere. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because the reason why I ask you that is because I was told because I'm so new to the music that and because thankfully, things have been going good, even though I just barely have like a short time doing music. I have been like I have work that I'm gonna do with people from up north and like because to me I feel like showing people that we can all work together is best because we can all bring something to each other. You feel me? Like and branching out, getting out of San Diego because there's so much hate here, so much competition. I don't even see anybody as like me personally. Yeah. But like there's so much competition, there's so much hate. Like that's the reason why you branch out.
And that's why I feel like with that, like how you said like the competition, like anytime, because like I wasn't doing features because I was just trying to like let my sound be heard. But now that I do features, like whenever I get in the booth with somebody to do a feature, like I don't look at it ever as competition. Like usually they like to go first, which is amazing with me. It gives me time to like grow the topic off what they're going off of. But just like that, like I don't be on some like, oh, why didn't I go first? Or why isn't it this? Like I like to just look at it as like, okay, even if he is better than me, it gives me that like, okay, like you gotta come hard, like you gotta come cold. Like I don't be like, and fuck this, change the beat. I'd be like, bro, like, okay, like this how you're coming. Let me see if I can get in my bag and come colder. You know what I mean? So
And even if you don't match like the vibe of that other person, they're lit. At least you were able to be part of that,
exactly, be part of
because
that process and just to collaborate. You know what I mean? Like here recently, I've been doing like a lot of features for like literally like kids that are like 18, 19, 20. They like my sound, whatever, but it's like I just like it's cool to just hear like different sounds. Like I did a song with someone named 300 Chapo. That's my boy. 19 years old, came in the booth and just I didn't even know him, showing love, bringing gifts, like just bringing energy, like hyping me up, talking about keep going. And it's like you don't really see that with people, you know. People be nonchalant, like oh, like I'm finna just do my thing and go, like so to like be around good people that want to do music is always a great atmosphere, you know.
actually meeting genuine people that
Oh, so
actually
yeah,
support you, because there is gonna be a lot of people out there that are gonna on the low say they support you, but on the low be hating
yeah.
you.
And it be producers too, for real. It be people that record you and stuff that like same thing. Like they might hear you going a little better, and they're like, you know, I'm not going to tweak this that way. Or no, I'm gonna let that sound a little off because he's somehow like getting some buzz, and I'm not liking that. You know?
Well, that's why you have to lock in with somebody that you trust and that's actually on your side. All right. What's one song you secretly know the words that nobody would think you know?
Damn. The first song that come to my head is "No One" by Alicia Keys. I know you know that song. Little Nadine, I probably sing it. I hit the note right now, but that's definitely like that's
I heard him sing. Sing? You sing? You
already right now. I'm just going through the Michael Jackson phase. Oh, I kept singing "Human Nature," "Handler," all over the place.
Oh,
You tired of it?
that's what's up. That's what's up. Like do you listen all type of genres?
Honestly, yeah, it'd be surprising. Like when I be playing my music, it'll go from like hip hop to like you know like some First Out of Here to like some Bob Marley to like some like Ashanti to like some big like it'll just be all over the place. But I don't know. I've always been open to music. You know, I've always like hearing other music. Like what I listen to. Like if you heard my music right now on my Apple Music and what I put out, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like this don't make no sense. You know, but I just love music. I love all different types of music. The more different it is, the more I grasp it. You know what I mean?
Right. What made you drop an album?
Well, I just feel like the biggest thing like for my thing when I was like working on the album was that I just was focusing so hard on the name on the album. And I feel like once you get your name, like for me, that's where your topics come from for your songs, you know? And I named him my grandma's baby because my dad, like, he was always working. He always was out in LA doing construction, and my grandma pretty much raised me. You know, my dad would come back at all different types of hours of night, and I just felt like that's like I don't know, it just came to me. You know, it literally just came to me, and it just felt perfect. And so once the songs that we made for it, the first song is called 8 a.m. in Oklahoma, and literally I literally wrote that song on a flight to Oklahoma, like the night that my dad passed away, because my like my not my play sister, she flew me out there. And that song, like, people always ask me, like, oh, if there's one song that you would show everybody to like explain your story, what would it be? It would be that one. And like I know you heard like the other song, like 5 minutes, like those are like club songs, turn up songs, like you want to like, you know, drink.
Yeah.
That song 8 a.m. Oklahoma, like, I feel like it tells my whole life
Sorry.
story, but like in such a like good fashion. Like it's not like no J. Cole, but it's also not like no like Starline Mafia. Like it's just the right mixture, you know?
I mean, I listened to your album, and that's the one that caught my attention the most, because I'm more story. I like story. Me, I don't know if you've listened to my music. My music is story. I believe we can. Yeah.
Go ahead though, sorry.
Um,
I
it's
think
I'm literally story. Well, in some of them, because some of them are a little explicit. Now I'm having a little my little, oh shit, the Don Julio.
yeah, I asked you. I said,
I don't do tequila. I'm a hey baby. Sorry.
why was I looking at that too? But I was like, nah, I feel like that's a little ghetto.
No,
Not even a
not
baby.
even, no.
Not even a baby one.
Nope.
A baby one.
What happened? What had happened with tequila back in one of my birthdays? I got so drunk off of tequila that I got home with no shirt.
Hmm.
I don't know what happened to my shirt. And then
You're in the United States or like?
I was in the United States.
Okay.
I was coming from downtown.
Oh. Okay.
And I think I lost the boot too.
Lost?
I
You
lost
think
it.
or you did?
I did. I lost the boot. Well, I mean, I don't know if I lost it. Somebody took it off of me. I don't know. But that night was all tequila, and I cannot smell tequila.
Swear.
I promise.
What kind of tequila?
All kinds of tequila.
That's what you listen to. This right here, this is like I used to do Henny, now I do the Don Repo, and it's no hangover, it's smooth. Think about it. I'm not gonna force you, but if you want to, just a little bit on. But you said it in the whole Oklahoma, so I gotta take a shot to that.
Yeah, that because I like the storytelling music. I like to hear somebody's story tell actual things that they lived.
Yeah.
You know, like because I feel like that's what music should be about. Like what what you have actually lived, not what everybody else is listening. If
No.
that makes sense.
That song, it really touches, it really does touch my heart. And I feel like that's one of those songs, like, I don't, like, when I get famous and all that, like, I feel like I'll always still play that song. Like, I feel like it really was just like more of a personal letter to my dad, you know? Like, if you really listen to the lyrics, I'm really just apologizing to my dad for, like, you know, all the stuff I put him through, like, trying to be grown at an age that I wasn't supposed to be grown at. And so I really do love that song. I don't know why, like, even when I put it on, like, I still get chills, I get goosebumps, like, I get teary-eyed, and I love that song. I still love that song.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It just hits different, yeah. I mean, like, and I be sitting there like, damn, like, I made this, like,
You're like, I'm proud of myself.
for real.
So you've been in jail twice.
Yeah.
How did those experiences change you?
It was just very like, cause you know you're used to the movies, you know, you see these movies and you see like how jail is in there, so, and it really wasn't nothing like that. Like the first time I went to jail, it was because I was making bad decisions, you know, and so
Were you in the feds or county?
no, I was in the county jail. I was right here in downtown, and then they transferred me to George Bailey because I got a scar on my head, so they have a medical there. So, live my first time, I don't know nothing. So we're at George Bailey, everybody's getting separated to like go to their jail because there's like different jails there, and I'm like the last few, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're going to the Thunderdome," and I'm like, kind of jail is that? Like, what do you mean? Like, and they're like, you're going to like the worst of the worst. Like, that's where like, you know, people get active, like it's turned up, like people are trying to prove themselves. And I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, like it's neither here nor there. So they take me in there, and I'm going in there on my mat. And mine just on my first day. So like Hispanic comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, who'd you come with?" I'm like, holding my mat. I'm like, myself. Came with myself. What about you, you know? And he's like, "Oh, but who do you roll with?" And I'm like, I don't roll some weed, you know, and they're laughing, but they're kind of like thinking I'm playing with it. I'm like, I don't really understand what you got to get in that. Like, are you a homie? Are you wood? Or are you with the and I'm like, oh, okay. And then immediately I seen like one of my friends from middle school I hadn't seen in a long time. So me automatically I got comfortable, you know? And I feel like that's where it fucked me up though. I feel like seeing somebody that I knew from my past, you know, that's like anybody. You go to school, you see somebody you don't know, boom, you automatically like de-stress. And so I feel like once I met him, like immediately he's making me spreads, like he's getting me weed, we're drinking Pruno and shit. So I'm already like, okay, like we're cool, like this is cool, you know what I mean?
You like the life in there.
I'm in there, I'm thinking I'm the shit, I'm in there with the tattoos and all that, and then like my family's coming to visit, and they're just like what's going on with you? Like you're supposed to be learning from this, and it don't look like you're taking any of this serious, you know? And so I did 6 months then. I get out, not even what, a week or two later, right back. Same thing, same charge, same everything. And I feel like the second time was what really hit for me because I'm seeing the same people that I wasn't laughing at, but I was like, oh, like I'm never gonna see you again, boy, you know? And I'm seeing them again. And they're now sitting me down like, bro, like you have an opportunity to be free and you're sitting here playing with yourself, you know? And that it's funny too, because that's where I got the name Benny from. Because I used to rap and I used to call myself Prodigy. But basically, when I was doing a video visit with one of my baby moms, basically they were like, "Oh, you don't do music," and I was like, "Nah, I got a music video inside Benny Hanna's." I'm like thumbing through $10,000. I'm like 16 years old, chefs whipping it up and everything. They look, they're like, "Oh, you're for real?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm for real." They're like, "We're gonna call you Benny Hanna." And I'm like, okay, that's
Oh
cool. So
snap.
they started calling me
Okay.
Benny Hanna, Benny Hanna, Benny Hanna. Then it cuts to Benny. And I was like, okay, like, well, it's Benny now. You know what I mean? So whatever I learned from that experience, I really like understood that I didn't want to be there no more. You know, my dad, he's half blind. He's coming to the visits. He's touching. He can't even like know where he's going. That's breaking me. My daughter, I'm lying to her like, oh mama, like I'm at work, and she's like, no, dad, you're in jail. And I'm like, no, I'm not. She's like, well, if you're not in jail, like they have vents, and she's like, go through there then. Come with me. Come home with me.
Oh,
And
scary.
that hurts, right? Because you don't want to, hurt your daughter. You don't want to lie to your daughter either. So after that, like my dad just stopped bringing her, and I feel like that's what I needed though, was to stop being made so comfortable and be made uncomfortable, so I could realize like I'm in here. This is my problem. When I get out, it's either you gonna come back or you're not. And since then, I haven't been back. I literally got my record expunged. I ended up getting full custody of my daughter. I ended up going to get the security guard car. Like, I really understood from the second time, like, that was not going to be the end of my story. You know what I mean? Like, going repeated back and forth. And I get it. People go through predicaments in life where stuff like that is a normal for them, And I really do pray for people like that. But I just knew that's not where my story was going to end. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we here now. So, I mean, something's clicking right. God is good.
You have to start from the bottom and work yourself up.
For real. For real though.
That's crazy. Second time,
The second time it did it for me. The second time it really did it for me. Like, I feel like, well, like a lot of people, like you're not there, so people don't really understand like holidays. Like, it really be like a depression, like in there. Like I remember it was New Year's, and like I'm literally sitting down on my bunk, and like I'm about to go home. So it's like there's people in there not come home. You literally hear in the vents sniffles and tears, and like you just feel the sadness in the atmosphere, you know what I mean? And I feel like that is just sad, because people make mistakes, people fuck up, people make a lot of mistakes, but at the end of the day, it's still sad to see your loved one in jail, you know what I mean? And
yeah. Any are you working on more music? Are you gonna be dropping singles? You gonna be dropping albums?
so basically I have two more tapes. I basically got two more tapes. I got one that's called Being. That's basically just more storytelling. I feel like I want to get more storytelling, and I want to the other half of it. I want to like explore different beats, different type of genres of beats, even to like guitar only type beats, to like just like different types of beats. And then I have another one called Letter to My Pops, which is gonna be, I would guess, like a lot more personal. Like it's not gonna be no club, so like this is gonna be like that. You put it on, you're kind of like, like you're like, okay, like he's really spitting, he's really talking that shit, like. And then after that, I plan on working on a project with like, I'm trying to get like a little weirdo on it, B3
Okay.
Blizzy. I'm trying to get Fire for Blam Tana. I'm trying to get Yabi. I'm trying to get
Wow.
who else? But I don't this nobody else. I'm basically just trying to put a project together with all like artists from San Diego from like every little section, every little everything. I already got it in the words, told them whatever the prices we can make it happen. Some artists have literally told me like it's good when you're ready to make it happen, let's make it happen. And some artists like they sent me what the fee was. And like I told them at the end of the day, as long as I'm gonna get your all, I'll pay whatever you want, bro. I understand time is money, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity. So I feel like I'm gonna drop two more tapes, just me, so people can continue understanding like, 'cause I don't know. I feel like for me, it's like I don't want nobody saying like if everything goes good. Like say I would have dropped the mixtape with the artist first, right from San Diego. What would people be saying? Oh well, you're only on because you got a little weirdo, or you got Yabi, or you got Five for, or you got Lil Bandman. Nah, listen to my first three projects, judge me off that, then look how I come with the talent, right? I feel like doing that is way better than just going on. Cause at first I was like, man, I'm gonna just blow it, do the tape with everybody in the town, get this big exposure, do the videos. But it's like I want the hard way. I want to make my own name. Have people be like, okay, like you don't got no features on 1, 2, 3 mixtapes, and it's like you want to listen to it. You don't hear one song and be like, okay, like fuck this, I'm on to the next one. Like, and I feel like that's why for me it takes so long to drop because my engineer gets so mad because we'll work on a song. And that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people rush their process, and you can't rush the process. I used to be like that. We got 3 hours, let's make 15 songs, but they're all ass. Where it's like, let's get a 2, 3 hour session and work on one song and really perfect it. And now look at how like people are reciprocating it. They're complimenting the ad libs, the chorus, the beat, the mixture, and it's like you got to take your time with stuff. As much as you don't want to, when you do it and you hear it and you get the reaction that you're looking for, it's just 10 times
Yeah.
better.
You're right. You're right. Because when I go to the studio, I'm like, I'm a 2 hour studio. I record 2, 3 songs. But I mean, I feel like I think everybody works different.
Yeah, I
Everybody
feel like
has their
everybody's
own.
process is different. I mean,
Yeah.
what's like your process like when you go in the studio?
So I don't book a studio session until I know I'm ready to record
So basically, you'll have the beat and song ready with the lyrics.
everything. And with I already practiced the melody. I already practiced what time I'm gonna come in, what time
Okay, that's
everything. So I practice it, like I write it and then I start practicing singing it, and then I record myself and then start hearing myself what I need to fix. So once I go into the studio, I just drop it, and then if my engineer tells me, "Oh, redo this part," it's pretty much easy. It's already done. You know, I mean that's what I do. But there's a song right now that I'm, I just want to drop it already, but he told me like, no, we need to perfect it, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're like, okay, we're gonna book this to like come into the studio and we're gonna perfect it
yeah.
and then drop it. And I feel like I'm like, okay, I need to do that.
And you should appreciate your engineer for doing that. For some engineers, they be like, "Oh, you like it? It sounds good to you? Drop it." And it's like when somebody willing to stop you and be like, "Let's do it right."
True.
You gotta appreciate those people because I've dealt with some engineers that be like, "Do you like it?" I'm like, "Well, do you like it? You're the engineer. I want to hear it from your perspective here. Well, do you like it? Okay, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. I don't like it though. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Where do you record?
I record with Jay Smooth. He's right there in Imperial Beach. That's honestly the only person I
Loose
record
lyric?
with.
Where loose lyric is from?
No, no, I know. Okay, so Loose Lyric, when I first started making music, I told him I was younger. That's where I used always to go. That's how I met Miss Nipsey Hussle because he was there, but I didn't know who he was at the time, and I was recording like one of my songs, and he was like, "Oh, like he was like good shit," and I'm like, "Oh, good looking, OG." He walks out, and Loose Lyrics like, "You know who that was, right?" And I'm like, "No." He was like, "That was Nipsey Hussle," and I look out, and he's pulling off in a Lamborghini. I was like, "What the fuck?" Oh,
Stop.
that's crazy. Yeah, you used to have Luce used to have a studio right there in National City, up the little hill by the DMV. I was like literally 12 years old riding my scooter there, going to the studio. I swear to God.
With loose?
I swear
That's
to
my
God.
engineer.
Swear to God. Oh, you're in good hands, like all state. You're
I
good.
love him. Shout out to Luce.
Bro,
Shout out to Luce.
Bro,
Honestly, he's a legend. If y'all don't know who Loose Lyric is, y'all need to tap in ASAP. Honestly, I said it already and he knows it, and we locked in. Like I told him, I was like, I'm not working with anybody else but you because he'll tell me now redo that. You can do it better. So no, yeah, I love Loose. Yeah, 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 yeah.
No, yeah, that's definitely my dog right there. And then
That's what I have the song with.
swear, oh no, yeah. So for him to tell you, wait, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like all his people like Teddy Benson and Cognac and all them.
I know Cognac. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I used to be their little kid in there at the studio, and they literally just let me do my thing. They weren't ever like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here." I would be like, "How you do that? Or what's that? Or what's this button? Or what's this?" And they Luce would walk me through all of it for real.
So you were like one of his first interns. Tertius.
13, my dude was like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I was like, "Take me to the studio. Take me to the studio."
You record like he would record?
I would show you, but that shit is embarrassing.
Why? That's crazy. That's how I mean you're gonna see your progress, I recorded my first two songs I recorded with Cognac.
Swear.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I have yet to work with him. My when I was selling 300 Chapo, he goes there. He told me that he wants to work there too, but I try to take everybody to my person. I don't know why. I just not even about putting money in his pocket, but I just know the guy I work with, and he don't got no fancy studio. He don't got like the lights and all that. But what I tell everybody is he works with you. He doesn't just do you like he's stopping you. He's telling you, "Oh, lift it up, bring it down, more energy," or
Yeah.
"Bro, drink some water real quick, clear your throat." Like, and you, as an artist, you love that. You know what I mean? You don't want to just be in silence. You want somebody that's like feeding on for energy. Everybody that I sent over there so far literally just told me Smooth is a great person. He works with you. His sound is good. His time is good. Like his energy is good. And this is somebody who's working in something small. So it's like that's why I stay down with him. And it's like you said, wanting to expand your roots. But it's like I've been wanting to do it, and I'm just like, "Oh, my dog though." And I even told him to the point where it's like, "Bro, I'll rent the studio. What do you get a fancy studio? I'll pay for it." And
Just
he
go
was just like,
engineer.
"Let's do it." And that's why I like with him, I love it because it's never like he's like, "Nah." Like people like I work in my. He's always open to something. And I love that about him. I mean, shout out my boy Smooth for real.
Shout out. Gotta check them out. Gotta check them out for sure. Yeah. That's crazy. That's cool. That's cool. The features that you're trying to go for, those are big ones, huh?
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
You're going big. You're
I'm gonna
going
get it.
big. You said I'm a
I'm gonna get it.
that's good. That's good. That's I feel like you need confidence. One of my homies actually told me they did like on Instagram, they did something about I think they were trying to get people on a cipher.
My boy who just saw my video, he's shooting that cipher. Official leak.
Yeah.
He's shooting that cipher.
And I remember when they posted that, I obviously nominated my homies, right? I put my homies, but then I was like, oh, and me, and then
Are you on there?
nah.
Oh, I'm about to say
No, but I nominated myself, and I told my homie, I was like, not me nominating myself, and he saw like, oh, he saw like, God forbid you have the confidence or you believe in yourself, and I was like, yo, that's so true. Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with me believing in my craft and knowing what I can bring? Obviously I didn't make it because I'm not on there, but I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna get on there. If not, then with my own cipher.
No, yeah. Shit, we could do it. For real, we could do it.
I'm like, y'all be closing the doors on Cosa. What's up with
That's when you kick them motherfuckers down. You don't give them no option. Imagine doing a cipher though with somebody from like every section of the city. That's going viral. You know what I mean?
I want to do stuff like that. I really do because I feel like that's what we need unity, like, and different races.
Yeah.
Different races too. That's what we need.
I can't stop looking at myself in that camera.
I know. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, any questions?
I had 2 questions for you. I did. I
Love
gotta go on my little notes thing. I learned that when I went to school that you always want to ask your interviewer 2 questions so it leaves a good taste in.
questions.
2 questions. So I'll go to the difficult one first. So my question is, after talking to so many people, what's one thing you think separates artists that make it from the ones that don't? And you can't cap.
No, they stay here in San Diego. They don't branch out. They don't network.
That's straight to the point. I mean, honestly, you hit it right there.
Hating the competing for no reason. But that's just big enough for everybody. We can all eat. We can all bring Dago to the map, just like how LA works. We can do it same.
My other question was, what made you want to start podcasting and interviewing artists?
Well, originally I was doing it with one of my homegirls, and we had just said, oh, let's do an interview because we would be talking a lot of shit. Like be a chisme type etiquette type thing. But I grew up in music. I love music. Like to me, music, I can honestly say music, and I said it so many times, it took me out of like the worst situations in my life. And still to this day, if I'm feeling a certain way, it's always music and sunset clicks.
Lit.
Yeah. And a blunt, oh, that would be good. So once we did it, I started meeting certain like artists like from LA and stuff. And me being around that, I was like, yo, why don't I use the podcast as music based and interview artists? And, obviously, like it was a process because I'm not just going to bring anybody into the pod. I really do have to genuinely fuck with you, to be able to bring you. Like, I've had people tell me, oh, can I come into the pod? And then I listen to their music, and respectfully, I'm just like, okay, this is not something I can bump.
And I'm happy about that. At least you're
but-
just to do it. You're doing it because you.
But I'm like, do your thing. I'm not saying you suck. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just like, just do. But respectfully, like, I'm not, because it's no cap.
You can't cap with it.
I can't cap. I really can't. How is that gonna look? Me bring somebody that you did literally like.
Not genuinely fuck
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
No, yeah. But no, like I said it's gonna be music based, and that's what it's gonna be. And I took a little break because I had to work on my music and build my portfolio. Um, fill up my vault to be able to be dropping monthly. And then I'm like, okay, now I gotta focus on the podcast.
Do you have a
And
lot of
now
music? You have a lot of music in the vault.
I have. Yeah, I do. And but I feel like I have more that I need to record. I
Mm.
have literally like
That's understandable.
yeah, yeah, but I'm not trying to rush it.
No,
I
yeah.
feel like I rushed the ones that I have recorded, so I'm learning from those, if that makes sense.
No, yes, exactly. I feel like every song I record, I like get feedback from it. I'm like, okay, like the more I feel like also too, the more you go to the studio, like the more better you get, you know.
The more comfortable you get.
Mm.
The you hear yourself and you're like, okay, I know how I sound better, how I don't, what notes I can't hit, what notes this and stuff. So
Yeah. I be getting real cozy in the studio. I be feet up, kicked up, blankets, more shit.
nothing, not used like literally
For
recordings
real.
laying down type shit.
I think we did what, like a 5 hour session or 8 hour session. Oh yeah, we was in there cooking. We was in there. It was hot. It was musty. It was a bunch of weed smoke everywhere, but we did a lot of work.
Oh, damn.
Did a lot of work. I think we were there. Like how thick? We had probably like 10 people in there, 8 people.
And how small was it?
Probably like two and a half times less than this.
Oh, that type
Yeah.
of musty.
It was like a sauna, but we got it done though. It was turned.
That's what's up. That's where the best music comes
Nah,
from.
for real.
That's crazy. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming
Thank
on.
you for having me. Thank you for your time.
Anything you want, like anything upcoming people should wait for?
I'm performing at the Kinfolk Fest on June 19th for Juneteenth celebration. And I got a mixtape coming out probably next month. I got two mixtapes coming out. I got a music video, 5 minutes dropping on Sunday.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm dropping that on Sunday. And then I got an interview next Saturday. I got a lot of content coming out. SDBBENNI on Instagram, SDBBENNI on every platform. I'm even on TikTok, Roblox, Facebook, Snapchat. I'm on anything you could think of.
Snapchat.
Roblox. I'm on a video
Roblox.
game.
Crazy.
I'm on a
Roblox.
video game.
All right. That's what's up. That's
But
what's up.
other than that, though, my name is SDBBENNI, Secure the Bag, South Bay, San Diego, Chula Vista to be exact. This ain't the last time you're going to see me. I thank you guys for your time for no cap.
All right. This is